This is part 2 of Bean 13. And we all have our awesome antlers on. Don't forget your jelly beans too when you read this book. And remember, the blue bean is Bean 13. So keep an eye on it, and maybe you can guess who ate it.
Bean 13 by Matthew McElligott. It was a warm summer night. Ralph and Flora were picking beans for dinner.
How many do we have?
Looks like 12.
I'll pick one more.
Don't do it!
Why on earth not?
13 is an unlucky number. Everyone knows that.
You're being silly.
I am not.
You are too.
I am not.
You are too.
Am not.
At home, Ralph and Flora spread the beans out on the table. They made 2 piles, one for each of them. Each pile had 6 beans.
One, two, 3.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, look! There's one left over. You take it, Ralph.
Bean 13? Never. It's bad luck.
Ralph, please don't make a fuss.
I'm not eating it, and you can't make me.
I have an idea.
I'm not eating it.
Flora called their friend April.
April, would you like to come over for dinner? We're having beans.
I don't understand. We're only going to give April 1 bean?
Of course not. We'll make it into 3 piles.
Ralph and Flora separated the beans into 3 piles. Each pile had 4 beans. There was 1 bean left over.
Bean 13? I told you. That is odd.
Let's invite Joe, too.
And make 4 piles, so it's fair.
But when they made 4 piles, there was still 1 bean left over.
I don't understand.
I do. Bean 13 is trouble.
It's just a bean. I'll call Meg. We'll make 5 piles.
This better work,
said Ralph as they separated the beans into 5 piles. Each pile had 2 beans. This time, there were 3 beans left over.
It's getting worse.
Don't panic. I'm calling Rocco. He eats everything.
But something still wasn't right.
Why does Rocco get 3 beans? That That's more than anyone else.
Well, we could give him 2, but
But what?
never mind.
Tell me, but what?
It's just we'll still have an extra bean left over. I'm not really sure why.
Lousy Bean 13, I can't stand it.
Ding
Ding
dong went the doorbell.
Our guests are here. What are we going to do?
He jumped to his feet. He bumped the table and all the beans went everywhere.
Oh, Ralph, what a mess.
Sorry.
Here, take this bowl, gather up the beans. I'll get the door. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy you could come. There are fresh beans in a bowl on the table. Please help yourselves.
The bugs sat down to eat.
Does everyone have enough?
It's perfect.
You bet.
Just right.
Absolutely.
Me too. How strange.
Dinner was great fun, but at last it was time for the bugs to go home.
You have to admit, that worked out perfectly.
It did, but I'm confused. What happened to Bean 13?
I don't know. Someone ate it.
But who?
We'll never know. Maybe April. Maybe Rocco. Maybe me. Maybe even you.
The end.
The end. That was Bean 13 by Matthew McElligott. And before we go, can you guess who got Bean 13? Let's check again. Let's see. If Flora had 2 and Rocco had 2
And April had 1.
and he had 3
And he also had 3.
uh-oh,
I think he had the bean. Bean 13.
Ralph.
thank you for listening to Bean 13 by Matthew McElligott. Thank you.